Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Nerd Collision. I'm Eddie, that's Kitty, that's Britt, and that's Brandon. And today we're going to be giving our review of Season 1, Episodes 1 through 3 of The Sandman. I don't have a helmet
Bring
or
me a
anything.
dream.
Oh my gosh. Now, this is going to
Well,
be our spoiler review. So, if you have not been able to watch the first 3 episodes of The Sandman, that's okay. Go ahead and pause this video. Go ahead and watch those episodes. Come back here and listen to our review. With that out of the way, we're going to go ahead and get started. With that being said, we'll go ahead and get into our reviews here of episodes 1 through 3 of The Sandman. And these recaps are being brought to us, excuse me, by Netflix Live Fan-Sided. Now, The Sandman episode 1 begins with a tour through the world and then into the dream realm, known as the Dreaming, Morpheus's domain, through the eyes of his raven companion, Jessamy. Morpheus is a king of dreams and a member of the Endless, which are an anthropomorphic embodiments of powerful natural forces. Dream has siblings such as Despair and Desire, but more on them later. Dream leads the dreaming in hunt of a rogue nightmare called Corinthian, armed with his pouch of sand, his helm, and his ruby. Unfortunately for Dream, while he's out to track the murderous Corinthian in 1916 England, the Lord Magus, Roderick Burgess, is attempting a ritual to capture Death and force them to revive his deceased son. Instead of capturing Death, Roderick mistakenly traps Dream right before he can kill Corinthian. Corinthian tracks down Roderick and gives him advice on how to keep Dream captive, since if Dream escapes, he'll come for them both. They'll need to trap him inside of a glass sphere, which itself is inside a binding circle to contain Dream's physical manifestation. Corinthian also advises Roderick to make his guards take stimulants to ensure they never fall asleep in Dream's presence. He also advises Roderick to get rid of Jessamy, as she's there to assist Dream. Roderick attempts to make a deal with Dream. If Dream will give him wealth, power, and immortality, he'll set him free. But Dream refuses to speak to him or comply with his demands. This continues for a decade, in which Roderick's son, Alex Burgess, grows increasingly curious about Dream and even tries to plead with him to give his father what he wants so he'll set Dream free. Dream never relents and his captivity continues. It's evident that Roderick is abusive and resents his son, Alex, for not being Randall. He pressures Alex into killing Jessamy, which he does accomplish one day, shooting the bird as it attempts to free Dream from his cage. Time passes and Roderick's mistress, Ethel, reveals she is pregnant. She steals Dream's helm, ruby, and pouch of sand before running away from the Burgess home. The thing about Dream's items, particularly the ruby, is that they are extremely powerful and not meant for mortals to use. The ruby makes dreams come true. So all this time they've had Dream in captivity, the world has suffered from dreams and nightmares running wild while Roderick and his family prosper. Many people have fallen into a sleep sickness that makes them sleep almost their entire lives away. However, Ethel stealing Dream's items pushes Roderick over the edge and he demands Dream to speak to him to help him find her. Dream still refuses to speak and Roderick loses his temper, taking it out on Alex. The two get in a scuffle that results in Roderick falling backward and hitting his head on Dream's glass sphere, killing him almost instantly. Now, you'd think Alex would then decide to free Dream, but he fears retaliation and makes the mistake of keeping him caged. It's not until Alex is an old man himself that Dream finally manages to escape his cage. The floor beneath the spear begins to crack from old age and creates a break in the binding circle. Dream is able to use that to manipulate one of the guards into falling asleep and then enter his dreams, forcing him to shoot his gun and break the glass. Once free, Dream takes revenge on Alex by putting him in an eternal wake, stuck moving from one nightmare to the next. After more than a century of captivity, Dream is finally free to return to his domain. But the dreaming is not as he left it. He reunites with the realm's chief librarian, Lucien, who informs him that things have fallen into disarray since he's been gone. Most of the dreams have left, either in search of him, decayed, or believe that the dream had abandoned them. Now that everything is in chaos, Dream fears what will happen if dreams and nightmares are running around preying on the waking world, such as Corinthian. I made this world once, Lucian. I will make it again, he says. And speaking of Corinthian, toward the end of the episode, we see him in an apartment with his latest victim. He knows Dream has escaped and now he must take action. This chilling scene reveals why Corinthian wears sunglasses. In the sockets where his eyes should be, he has rows of teeth like tiny mouths. And he's a serial killer known for his trademark of killing people by cutting out their eyes. Now, this is the end of the first episode, and as someone who never really read any of the Sandman graphic novels, this was really, really interesting and really, really good. I didn't know if I would really be into the show, but after this very first episode, I was definitely pulled in. I thought the imagery was great. I was very interested in how they kept him captive with the binding circle and all the runes around him. And it was just very good. But what did you guys think?
I'm really liking this series. I really
Hmm.
am. First episode, like, oh my God. Like, so many mistakes left and right. So you wanted to capture death, yet you captured dream. And you kept him. I'm like, what is he gonna do? Dream you of wealth and riches? Is that what's gonna happen? No. But you would think after the old guy dies, the kid would be like, you know what? If you don't harm me or my man, I'm gonna let you free. Even though he does ask that, and
Hmm.
Dream is like,
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. That was a messy gay.
Yeah.
A messy ass gay. First of all, that Sandman. Listen, sir, I don't know your name by heart yet, but I'm going for white guys like that. But you could take me out to Red Lobster or something. You know, like a little like chicken tenders. Or, I don't know, something. But besides seeing him, I mean, we got to work on the body. I need a man with a little meat on his bones.
well, he
You
Hmm.
know,
needs to
if
eat
I was
some
single in another
greens.
multiverse.
He needs to
Um,
eat some
but the point,
macaroni. He needs to eat
yeah,
some
he needs some
cabbage.
collard greens.
He needs
You know, I
something.
wish he got captured by black people secretly because then he would, have some structure.
Yep, that's true.
Green beans and potatoes. Okay.
That's
But
true.
besides that, we got Tywin Lannister as the evil ass daddy. That was
Mm.
crazy. I'm like, all these cameos, I wasn't expecting this.
Mhm.
And the son, he can go to. So, I'm still trying to figure out the Sandman. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I have never checked for this character in my life. I've always seen like pictures of just a man with like really frizzy hair, skinny as hell, wearing like a
Mhm.
loincloth in the wind, and it would just say the logo, and I'd just be like, okay, so he's like the Sandman's cousin or something from Spider-Man. I don't know. But
Pete
I
Davidson?
did some research on him. Huh?
Did you say Pete Davidson? Are you describing Pete Davidson? I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
Here. All right,
No,
yeah.
that's Ice Age. Wrong production. But um, he's single now. I know some of y'all go
Yes,
for
he
that.
is.
So but besides
Brittany,
that,
did you hear that?
I
Oh, damn.
not too much. Um, but I find this character really intriguing. Dream is very intelligent. If he taught me in school, I would pay attention. He
Mhm.
just has that charisma, uniqueness, and talent that we need on screen. I hope this show gets a second season. I'm just gonna say it straight off the bat.
I
First
want it
episode,
to.
I was hooked. When I tell you
I
hooked, I
want it
said
to.
hooked. I wanted it to win so bad, and I'm so glad people are receiving it well. And people tried to like turn it into like a gay thing, and they were like, "Oh, everyone's they them," da 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 da. And I'm just like, girl, you're reading too much into it. You're reading too much into it. You're reading too much
Right.
into it. But just the whole shit, like the shit with the cops. I was like, yeah, yes, ma'am. I was like, he's like, fall asleep, bitch. Fall asleep. Take your melatonin. Take it, bitch. Take it. I was like, yes, ma'am. And then he was like, I'm out of here, 5,000. And then he went, you know what? Go ahead, Eddie. I'm sorry. Or whoever
You're
hasn't
good.
spoken. I'm getting too into it. I'm getting too excited.
No, you're good. Go ahead.
It was great.
Oh,
It was just
it
great.
was great. It was a fantastic episode. 20 out of 10. Bring back everybody. Netflix, I know you're struggling to keep the lights on right now like Warner Brothers, but if you can keep some shows, The Sandman has to be one of them. It needs to be renewed. I need more Gwendolyn Christie. I need everybody.
Because you ain't going to have no more Stranger Things. This will be their final season. Once they're
Right.
gone,
Come probably
you better
2024. It's over for Hawkins.
You better hope you have something interesting to keep the damn lights on. So you need to keep this, because this will keep the lights on. Hell, it may even pay like a few years of your light bill. So, do that. Unlike WB, we ain't gonna talk about them assholes. Unlike them, you can keep the lights on. And how about you propose, hey, look, let's make Discovery an offer. Let's just take DC from them and make our DC shows.
Brett, damn it, we're on the Sandman. You don't stop.
Oh, I'm just saying, the Sandman is great. And plus,
but he could be better.
It'll combine all their DC properties. Like Sandman, you have.
Don't say that too loud.
Nope.
They might cancel it.
And just to note,
now
the Sandman is a Warner Brothers production, everyone.
Oh no! Sorry.
Yeah.
I got scared.
Just a quick note.
Warner Brothers, I swear to God. You're already getting rid of a massive chunk of programming, allegedly. Oh my gosh. And if you get rid of the Gilded Age, ooh, I'm gonna punch you in your throat. Okay? No, for real, because I like some of those period pieces on HBO Mighty Max scene, okay? I like it. And they said the only ones that's not on the chopping block is Euphoria. Girl, and Save Harley Quinn. Do not let it fall. Y'all better stream that as well. But besides yes, stream the Sandman.
House of the Dragon, though?
Oh, they're good. They sunk too much money in that.
They're definitely. Oh yeah, there's like 20 dragons in that damn show.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And you know how it just cost them like millions of dollars just for one, just to fly across the damn sea. So I don't think they're in danger. And on top of that, they're still developing that Jon Snow spinoff, which I want to see. Yes. So please make that happen, Warner Brothers, Warner Media, whatever the hell. And Discovery. Let me just hold on. I need to read them real quick before we
go ahead.
Sure.
I'm gonna read my
You bitches promised a bright future. This ain't bright. This is dark.
True.
Okay? I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to do with this news that you've just been dropping. Like, first of all, Batgirl did not deserve to get the chopping at all. Y'all could have dropped it on Max of all things. But to do that as a tax write-off, it just proves that them bitches are broke over there. It just proves, because they said, oh my God, we made the pay in floor plan and we couldn't just say you didn't get the package. Like, y'all were just so petty. So petty. And y'all said that poor young lady and Michael Keaton, God rest his soul. Oh wait, he's not. The point is, is that I didn't say it. That movie deserved to see the light of day.
Yes, it did.
That movie did deserve to see the light of day. And the fact that we're not, and it's on some bottom's hard drive in Warner Brothers Studio, I am upset about it. Because I know y'all didn't delete it. I know it's somewhere. And whoever's a champion, a titan who could sneak in there and get it and release it to the general public,
Release it.
we will salute you.
Yeah, release it now.
Leak it. Please leak it. I want to see it. Because they said that they were in the final stages of production. I don't think they did. They probably like finished it, and it's still more on a hard drive. I don't care if it's like X-Men Origins Wolverine, and we have to see her like fly across a green screen. I want to see it.
Yes, release it.
Release it.
But besides that, the Sandman is literally. First of all, I didn't even know half of these people.
Mm-hmm.
Half of them I didn't even know, and they captivated me. Now that's talent.
Talent.
Truly.
Kevin, call them up. I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead. I'm done.
Now look here. There's been a lot of shit about Zaslow, Zahi, whatever his last name is, coming out. So you don't like the people that color Zaslow? You just like it to be 12 angry men up there in the Discovery boardroom? Okay then. So once your shows get wind of all this, they're gonna be like, we don't want to do it no more. Yes, you can always replace people. Yes, I watch Discovery Plus because you got Trixie on there. Then you have like all the investigation discovery shows,
No,
which I love.
not Trixie.
I do. What? She's on there. Trixie's Motel.
She is in the Discovery family.
Like,
what about the women who killed their husband? What's that called?
Snapped?
Yeah, that one.
Snapped is not Discovery. Who is Snapped?
Isn't it Why Women Kill on Discovery?
Yeah, Why Women Kill is.
Okay.
But Snapped, I think they're on something different. Or they got bought by somebody else, which it should be on
I thought
Discovery.
it was part of that.
It should be. But they got every other one on there too, like Who the Bleep Did I Marry and all that stuff. So I watch those. That's great. But I don't like it that you don't like POCs in the boardroom. You better come out with a statement about that before more people start releasing shit about you, and then you're gonna be up a damn paddle. Is what you ain't even gonna have a damn paddle. You just gonna float. You better pray. You better pray people will continue to watch after all this shit coming out. You better pray. Otherwise,
I just want to know where you were January 6th, sir.
That's a fair question. That's a very fair question. Oh my gosh.
Otherwise, Sandman was great.
It was great. And, I definitely look forward to seeing Trixie Mattel play Giganta in the next Wonder Woman movie. Now, moving on to...
You better stop. You better stop.
I had to get it in there, guys. I had to do it.
Stop it now.
I don't ask you.
Somebody clip this and send it to Trixie immediately. We got to get her in there.
Please no.
I just want to throw these 2 cents before we move to episode 2. Yeah. First of all, Warner Brothers, DC, I need you to call this director for Sandman. I think you need to call him, and you need to give him a check so he can say what's gonna happen. I really, the first episode was interesting for me. I really enjoyed it. I've only gotten up to the second episode. I haven't gotten to the third, but the first episode really grabbed my attention. My only critique is that as whoever will play Lucifer I know it is a female. I would have appreciated Scarlett Johansson. Yes, I am biased. Take it up with management. Um, but personally, when we also just to cover this whole Discovery mess, I need for someone to buy DC from Discovery at this point because we are literally going to lose out from a lot of things. Somebody, I mean, World of Wonder. Hi, World of Wonder. I know you've got money. I know you have money, and I know you've got producers. You working on the multiverse? Y'all can take DC for now. It's okay. But yeah, Sandman really really enjoyed the first episode. Um, it was giving the whole. I enjoyed it. I mean, as Brandon mentioned that the gays were messy. I mean, listen, I love a messy gay.
Same.
I love it like the next person. So first episode, stunning. DC, you need to call the band that's directing the show. It will benefit you guys in the long run. I know you guys don't want Zach, but Zach is worth every cent, and I'm willing to donate. Okay, for Zach to come in the role. So that's just my 2 cents.
Alrighty, guys, sounds good. With that being said, we'll go ahead and go into episode 2 of The Sandman, and this is titled Imperfect Hosts. Now, before Dream can really do anything, he needs to retrieve his pouch of sand, helm, and ruby. The best way to get a clue as to where each item is to consult the fates. The Sandman episode 2 begins with Dream trying to find something in the dreaming that is still intact, something he can derive power from since he has been severely weakened from all his years in captivity. Thus, we meet two dreams, Cain and Abel. Like their biblical counterparts, Cain and Abel are brothers who represent the first murderer and the first victim. Cain is the elder brother who constantly murders his younger brother, Abel, who then comes back to life. It's a continuous cycle. The brothers have an adorable companion named Gregory, and unfortunately, he's the only thing Dream created that is still completely whole. Dream has to reabsorb Gregory to gain enough powers to contact the fates. It's so sad seeing poor Gregory meet his end, but Dream is nice enough to gift the brothers a new baby gargoyle to make up for their loss. The fates provide Dream with a clue about each item. The leather pouch filled with sand was sold in London, last purchased by a magic user called Johanna Constantine. The helm was traded away to a demon for an amulet of protection, and the ruby was gifted from a mother to a son. So, Ethel sold the pouch to Johanna Constantine, and then she used a ritual to exchange the helm for an amulet of protection, and she gifted her ruby to her and Rodericksburger's son, John D. Dream informs Lucien of his plan to return to London in search of Constantine, first and foremost. Meanwhile, we catch up with Ethel all of these years later, now played by Jolie Richardson. She is doing quite well for herself now, especially thanks to her amulet, which causes a horrific death to anyone that tries to harm her. Corinthian becomes the first on-screen victim of the amulet after he visits her and tries to convince her to work with him against Dream. Now that Dream is free, he's going to come looking for his trinkets. Ethel refuses and Corinthian tries to kill her, but her amulet rips him to shreds. Since he's not human, Corinthian doesn't die, but he is transported back to the dreaming. He tells Lucien that he is going after Dream. And as for Ethel, she goes to visit her son, who has been imprisoned in a psychiatric hospital for the past 30 years. In the comics, her son, John D., is actually imprisoned in Arkham Asylum, but that doesn't seem to be the case in the show. And that's where we end this episode. I like this episode a lot. It was very interesting seeing Dream interact with the Fates. Even though he's very familiar with the rules, he was still trying to get those extra questions in there, and they clapped him every time. But it was pretty cool to see him like going after these much needed items, you know, in order for him to operate in his realm. But what did you guys think of this episode?
She ate that entire snake. Like, didn't even cook it or nothing. She just opened her mouth and it just went in, and I'm like, bitch, what? Like, we just gonna eat all animals? Okay, then. Now, I was sad for Gregory.
Yes.
I was like, oh my God, I almost started to cry a little bit. I was like, no, don't take the cute gargoyle. No. Aww. And the brothers were mad and everything. And I'm like, oh, Cain and Abel. So Abel doesn't mind Cain like killing him all the time. Like, no. But so here is where my confusion lies. Johanna Constantine is supposed to be an ancestor, right?
I believe so. Yes. From a
She's
long line
here,
of Constantines.
right. She's here in the present day.
Mm-hmm.
So is John in the present day too, or
Perhaps in the comics. Perhaps.
okay. Other than that, I really did like the Fates. They were cool. I am loving the special effects so far.
Yes.
It's like their VFX team is actually crafting love into their work,
Mm-hmm.
unlike She-Hulk. But
That
the
was
VFX
messy.
team.
That was messy. That's not
Mm-mm.
fair.
Let's not talk
That's not
about
fair
it.
to say because they're given the project at the very last second.
And yet Marvel still can't treat them right.
Let's see.
Yeah, because they give them a deadline.
And yet Marvel still can't treat them right. Even with the deadline.
We're not
They
going
still
to the
can't.
Black Panther premiere because of that. I'm just like, So everyone else from Nerd Collision is not here. Just letting you know who to point the arrow at.
Well, no, because Black Panther looks amazing. It looks like it really didn't take that many VFX effects, in all honesty. So I'm just saying, the effects look great for Sandman. Just saying.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
They get fed and watered. Just saying.
Absolutely. All right, Brandon or Kitty?
Now I'm thinking about She-Hulk. That's the issue.
Oh
I can
gosh.
only think about She-Hulk at this point.
Do
And it's Brent's fault. So no, Brandon, please take over.
we lose Brandon?
Through the fire, we lost Brandon away.
But I agree with
Where-
Brandon. I'm not going to the premiere of Black Panther. I will be sitting on my uTorrent link. Okay, I'm sorry. The effects. I'm sorry. uTorrent, you have my coin.
Oh shit.
November.
Brandon, where are you?
I'm right here, girl.
Oh, we were waiting for you.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Anyway. Girl, this episode was sickening. I don't know who is writing this series, tit for tat, but I'm living for it, honey. Living for it. So yeah, we got Clara Oswald in the TARDIS, right, Britt?
Yes,
In
we
the
do.
TARDIS. Okay.
We don't get to
And
see her
she,
until the third episode, but yes, we have Clara in the TARDIS.
right. I actually want her to be a series regular, but we'll get into that later. Anyway, the British lady, she and Y'all can get mad. Y'all Sandman fans can get mad. I did not memorize these names. Okay, we only had a short period of time to remember it. Girl, kiss my ass. Anyway, the mom of oh my God, what's the professor's name, Britt? Help me. Help me.
The mom, what
Um,
professor?
the professor from Harry Potter.
Shit.
Remus.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the werewolf man. First of all, if you expect me to believe that woman is his mom,
Oh.
you lie. Anyway, because Lord knows that man is like 15, 20 years older than her. But I'm not even gonna get into that. The dude with the glasses, what's his name? Start with a C. Corinthian. Okay. Yeah, him. Girl, what are you doing?
Same.
There's a meme on Instagram I've seen, and I just want to rely it to you, and it goes a little something like, "Girl, get up. Girl, get up. Girl, get up." Because what are you doing? You're always getting kicked down to your shin.
Shit.
You're literally getting kicked down to your knees every single time. You're getting your ass whooped. Why are you trying? You know this is not going to end well for you. You're going to get turned into sand particles and reabsorbed into dreams. I don't understand why you think that you can go on this hunt and think that you're going to get rid of your master girl. You think you're just going to exist? I don't think that's going to work. I feel like let's just say hypothetically that the Sandman just fucking like was done and over with. First of all, humanity would cease to exist. So girl, you can't kill nobody. And then what? Then what?
Right.
You're screwed, dummy. Can't kill nobody. You want to kill somebody? Kill some terrorists. Kill some bad people. And get some silly eyes or something from the dollar store. Ain't got nothing up in there. Quite pathetic. But that's probably no fault of your own, you know. And also, I'm just gonna read the VFX team for a minute of the first episode. When I first saw the first couple of minutes of like the series, I was like, "Girl, this is gonna be terrible." Now, you made me eat my words, Sandman. Okay, you made me eat my words. But I'm just saying, the first couple of minutes, it was giving Chronicles of Narnia a little bit, and actually no, that's shade too because that movie was good. So actually, I take that back. Chronicles of Narnia pre-production, like like the drawing board. It was giving that, like what you wanted to do. But as the episodes have been progressing, all right, I'm buying the bullshit. Now, poor Gregory, that damn gargoyle, sweet as pie. I didn't get the analysis that when he said he was a nightmare or something like that. What was he talking about? Does anybody know?
I believe like whenever like he was first like dreamt up, he was a nightmare, and then he became like a dream.
Okay, perfect.
Something like that.
Sweetest punch. You know, if there was a Disney ride, I would totally go on it. I would buy a little plushie from the store. But that brother who keeps killing his other brother, you can eat a dick, Miss Thing. You are so bitter and nasty. And this is not Sabrina, okay? You can't just go around killing your sibling every single time. And I feel like that was a nod to that in a way.
Yes.
But I could be wrong. I hated that secretly. I was like, bitch, I would be fighting my sibling. Bitch, you want to kill me? I'll put you in the ground first. And I'm not bringing you back. I'm not bringing you back.
Exactly.
I can do bad all by myself.
Right.
Shit.
I was wondering if Abel is even able to kill Cain. Because what would happen if he actually did kill Cain? Would
if we're going on biblical adaptation, it's impossible.
Yeah.
One was created to be the victim, and the one was created to be the perpetrator.
Murderer.
Yeah. So it would be impossible.
And everyone
Yeah.
talking about how he abandoned them. Bitch, ain't nobody abandoned you against my will. What do you guys not understand? And first of all, those bitches, okay, the fates,
Mm-hmm.
they can eat a bag of fates for all I care.
Oh.
First of all, yeah, he was dumb for not answering for not asking his questions properly. He was. What
Yeah.
I would have said is, where are my tools?
There you go.
And then he
Exactly.
could have, that could have been his first question, and then he could probably and then found the other first two easier, and then found out where the ruby was. I mean, girl, you gotta think.
Mm-hmm.
Like all you could ask was, "Where are my tools?"
Mm-hmm.
You're supposed to be the smartest man alive, Reed Richards. Hello.
Yeah, you
And
start out
after,
broad, then you get specific.
right, where can I locate them at?
Mm-hmm. There you
But
Who
go.
besides
has
that,
them?
loved it.
Yes. All right, guys, sounds good. Well, with that being said, we'll go ahead and move into episode 3, and that is titled Dream a Little Dream of Me. Now, in the third episode, we follow Dream as he returns to London in search of Constantine and his pouch of sand. Our first real meeting features her performing a demonic exorcism. Dream tries to prevent her from banishing the demon in question back to hell, as it appears to know where his helm is, but Johanna ignores Dream and completes the exorcism. She refuses to help him until he offers to do her a favor. He can make her stop having horrific nightmares involving a young girl named Astra and what appears to be a terrifying death. Johanna left the sand in safekeeping with her ex, Rachel. Unfortunately, humans aren't meant to interact with Dream's sand, and it's slowly been killing Rachel. Dream is kind enough to at least put her into a dream so she can peacefully die before retrieving his pouch. Before departing for hell to get his helm, Dream tells Johanna that she will no longer have that nightmare. He also picks up a new raven companion named Matthew in this episode. Despite his wishes to not have a raven companion after what happened to Jessamine, Lucian sent one along anyway. Elsewhere, Ethel visits with her son, John, and gifts him her amulet of protection. Without it, she dies. But now John is able to escape from the hospital. The guards who try to stop him all die instantly, just like we saw happen to Corinthian when he tried to attack Ethel. Now John is ready to go retrieve his ruby, and remember, the ruby can make dreams come true, so someone like John having it in his possession can't spell anything but disaster. And that's where we end this episode. I thought the exorcism scene was actually kind of funny, and it was a nice little trick that they pulled, making it seem like it was the I guess, princess of England who was possessed, but it was actually her fiance. And it was definitely interesting to see how, what happens when a human tries to interact with something like Dream Sand and how it affects them. But overall, what do you guys think of this episode?
That was sad.
Hmm.
Like, number one, Johanna, she's cool. Like, bad bitch Sri Lanka. Let me go ahead and do all this exorcism.
Hmm.
Awesome.
Those are not the lyrics.
Yeah, okay.
Pull up in the Sri
Like me to
Lanka.
say,
What? What?
not like me to say, not a bad bitch Sri Lanka. Like, what would you like for me to say?
Oh, man.
Johanna's a bad bitch. She has a mouth on her and some shit. But what she was dreaming was a memory. She couldn't
Hmm.
save this little girl and damn held her chopped off arms. I was like, shit, that's fucked up.
Right.
Like, damn. And then now to have her girlfriend die because of the sand she was holding. And I'm not sure what. Like, did she just grab hold of the pouch and like sprinkle some sand on her, or I don't know what happened with that. But like, she was having good dreams and stuff, and I'm like, damn. At least he did her a kindness
Yeah.
by like, hey, I'm gonna let you have the best dreams ever. You still gonna die, but I'm gonna let you have the best dreams ever. I was like, that was sad, but I do want Joe and Hannah, like Brandon said, become a series regular. Cause that's cool. That would be cool for them to team up and stuff like that. And I do like the bird. The bird is funny. So I'm happy about that. And this woman and her son.
Mm.
Now, why didn't you just give everything back to begin with? Why not? Why didn't you do that? You wanted to be an art thief? You did it. Now go give a shit back. It's all you had to do. Oh, people, I swear. Now son's about to go out and do some bullshit. But I'm finished. Go ahead.
Oh, man.
All right, so our Oswald, the impossible girl. My goodness, love her so much. First of all, doing an exercise, and the cussing. Okay, in the Church of God.
Mm.
Besides that, love the introduction. Honestly, I thought the the lady was gonna be the one who's being possessed. I wasn't expecting the guy hearing all
I
the
didn't expect
Latin.
him either.
I was not expecting that. And the way how they made him come out with his damn mouth, I said, "Ah, this is too much." I hate when they do stuff like that, and that people's mouths just open up like ridiculously. It was like Michael Jackson in Ghost when he came out with his mouth. It was so creepy, bitch. It was so creepy. Anyway, it was sickening though. I love that, and then she sent the guy to hell. Um, and then Dream was all up in there being like, "What have you done? You've made a terrible mistake." And she was like, "Anyway, so I'm getting paid, loser. See ya, bye." And she went about her merry fucking way. And then she had a dream about this light skinned girl that she let go into the abyss. That was funny to me. Actually, I chuckled at that because she had a chiseled child arm. Yes, I can laugh at shit like that. Okay, it's dark humor. And she had like a chiseled plastic hand on her, and she was screaming and whatnot. And then she woke up, and then Dream was like, "Hey, girl, I see that you're having crises. Um, let's see if we can fix that." And she's like, "Let me guess, you want your fucking bag of sand, bitch?" And he was like, "Yes, I do. I want my bag of sand, and I want it now."
Mm-hmm.
And then turns out, Clara is lesbian and for two with the strap.
I
And
thought she was bi.
all right.
No, because they named one of her exes Oliver. So I'm like,
oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah.
continue.
Well, Oliver could be
Well,
a
gay
girl's name
rights.
too. The point is, sure, and the point is that I'm right, and that Clara is wrong for being so messy. And why would you give? Why would you give her that? Why would you give that young lady that? You done killed a black woman. I just. Hold on.
Once again, it's a WB production, so take that information however you choose.
Oh God, they ain't gonna cancel this, are they? Shit.
Warner Brothers is trying to cancel me apparently, but I won't let them succeed. The
Amen.
point is, at the end of the day, is that Clara, you did the right thing, letting your lesbian chum go. The Sandman has his bag back, and off to hell we go. Chip chip cheerio, bloody hell. No pun intended.
Chip,
Um,
chip,
I thought this
cheerio.
episode was great. I actually enjoyed seeing. Britt knows her real name. I call her Clara. She did a great job. Uh,
Jenna Coleman.
Coleman, Jenna Coleman, Jenna. I'm so sorry, girl. Love you, Jenna. Love you, Jenna, so much. Icon. Um, but girl, we need to up you to a series regular role. I could see. I could listen. I can support a Sandman and Constantine show where they sleuth around like the Hardy Boys and solve demonic crimes and stuff. Let's get into that.
I support it.
I absolutely support it. I thought it was fantastic, and I hope to see more of her throughout this series. So yeah, get that season 2 rolling. If y'all really haven't watched the Sandman, they have not even paid me to say this. And I'm serious when I'm begging y'all to watch this show so it don't get the chop. Okay? Watch the Sandman is good. Okay? Even force your
Yes.
mom to watch it. Even if they don't like it and they only watch, Steel Magnolia, it's fine. But make sure they watch it.
Absolutely.
That's all I have to say on that.
I have a question. With all this exorcism happening, where's Kimberell?
Aw, man. Let God be true quickly. Kitty.
What about these LGBT?
That's all I needed to know. I just wanted to know, with all this exorcism happening, where's Kimberell?
It's a fair question. Maybe they
One
didn't
day
have
I'm
it in
over
the budget
Monday,
for her.
Tuesday you're on my dick, flip flop flipping ass. I didn't say that.
No,
I didn't
you
say
didn't.
that.
No, you didn't. Not at all. Not at all. We were hacked. Oh my gosh, you guys. Alrighty, and before we wrap up this episode, are there any other final thoughts before we head out?
Renew the show.
Yes.
Renew the show. Hire the director to finish the whole of DC at this point. I don't know what else.
Don't mention that.
Redacted. Viacom, do your thing.
Oh my gosh. I just hope that they do renew it. I really hope that more things to come is going to make it more interesting and stuff like that. Even though it already is, I see more shit happening. It's going to be great. So I hope, this gets renewed for a second, third, fourth season, because y'all need something to keep the lights on when Stranger Things goes out.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't Umbrella Academy making money?
They have even renewed
we'll have to
that.
get back to you on that. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, we'll have to do some inside investigation on that one, Kitty, and get back to you. Oh my gosh. Alrighty, guys. With that being said, we'll go ahead and wrap up this episode today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe. Comment down below. Let us know what you guys thought of these episodes of The Sandman. Also, remember to click the bell button for notifications so that you know whenever we have new videos here on the channel. And please follow Nerd Collision on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. But once again, I'm Eddie. Oh, God. I'm Eddie.
Oh. Damn.
Maybe I need to get an exorcism. I'm Eddie. That's Kitty. That's Britton. That's Brandon. We are Nerd Collision, and we'll see you guys here next time. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Oh,
I'm actually Little Edie.
Oh.
Don't forget the Fleeting Dude.
Oh my God.